What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Game Over Gherkin Man. Welcome back to Dark Souls. Welcome back to the Tomb of the Giants. Today's episode is going to be a little bit different because I'm not really going to be fighting much. Because I'm going to be real with you kids. Actually, you know what? I'm going to kindle this bonfire. That's what I'm going to be real about. I'm going to kindle this bonfire here. Where's my humanity? I'm going to kindle this bonfire, and I'm not really going to be fighting many of the enemies on the way to the boss for this area because, to be quite honest with you, they aren't worth it. There's this one particular type of enemy we'll encounter along here who is a complete fucking nightmare. And, personally, I just don't want to deal with it. Really? I don't want to deal with them. And I would suggest that you don't bother dealing with them either. That you don't get anything for killing them. They're just really tough enemies that take a hell of a lot of a beating. And, fuck them. But something that is kind of nice is, like I said, when we were in the Demon Ruins, you can look up here and you can have a look-see at, you know, with the Tomb of the Giants, which is pretty neat. I like that a lot. The second half of this game is definitely not as interconnected as the first. You can probably tell, like, all of a sudden it goes from being this big interconnected map to being, basically just like a long series of narrow, I mean, the level, these are the guys I was talking about. I'll kill one. I'll try to kill one. These guys are bullshit. They're bullshit hard. Hardest enemies in the game. Oh, I took 2 hits. It doesn't change a thing. They're still the hardest enemies in the game. You just have to trust me on it. Trust me, they are the hardest enemies in the game. Anyway. Someone's running after me. There's another one right here. I gotta try to remember my way around. No, I want to go down this way. I'm gonna run past all these nasty, nasty things. Oh, there's a Black Knight chasing me. I completely... Oh, you coming down here too? You dick! You dick! Oh, fuck me. Oh, and the Black Knight's down here too, is he? That's good. That's perfect. Oh, God, what have I done? I've got myself in a horrible situation. What are you even doing down here, man? I do not remember you being down here. I mean, obviously you are, because I'm fighting you, but I don't remember you. Stab! You're done. Now. Oh, sweet, the Black Knight halberd. From here... I've got myself all rotated again. Turned around and all confused. I think from here, come along here, maybe? No, this isn't right. I'm going the wrong way. Oh, there's an item out here, though, so I'm not going to complain too much. Effigy shield. Right. That's weird. Dark Souls 2 has the human effigies. I better have a look at what that says. I won't lie, I've never actually picked that item up. What does that say? Well, we've got to pick effigy shield. Frightful occult shield defends against divine weapons and lightning. In an ill-fated plot to destroy the very gods, the followers of the occult once attempted to steal the power of Great Lord Nito, the first of the dead. Huh. It only weighs 3 and it has a 90% physical reduction, but it stops lightning. Interesting. I don't have any lightning enemies coming up, but that's kind of cool. Oh, we also picked up the Great Scythe, which I talked about briefly. A weapon with a long curved blade converted from a wheat harvesting tool. The magnificent sharp curved blade instills fear in opponents. Perhaps it is survival instinct at work. You can see it's scaling with strength isn't great, but it starts with B scaling for dex. And I already have some plus 76 damage from it just because of my dexterity being at 40. Yeah, if I get that thing leveled up, it's pretty OP. We also picked up the Black Knight halberd, which has really good base stats, but it's very heavy. Halberd of the Black Knights who wander Lordran used to face Chaos Demons. The large motion that puts the weight of the body into the attack reflects the great size of the adversaries long ago. I bet it does. So we want to go... where? Ah, is it down this way? Yes! I don't like the Tomb of the Giants. Usually I just run past all this shit. There's actually a bonfire down here too, which is supposed to make the whole trip, like, That attack is fucking horrible. I don't like it. I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be too narrow for him up here. See, even though I can kill this guy in 2 hits, he's still wrecking me. Oh god, and now I want to use as well. At least I can quickly just like do that to you. Alright, there is a way of getting that item. You jump up from down there. So I want to go next, down here, around here. I'm trying to remember the way myself, so that's why I'm like talking to myself about where I'm going. I'm trying to direct myself where I need to be. 2 more of those guys. No thanks. Yes, that's right. Then we come down here, and that's a dead end. And it lights up a little bit. Yes, this is right. This is the right way. So hopefully, if we play our cards right, we might get to fight Gravelord Nito ourselves. We might even beat him. That'd be very exciting. I would be excited if I managed to beat Gravelord Nito on my first try. He's down there, but I think if you come down here, you can spawn... Yes. Dark Spirit Paladin Leroy. I don't know what this guy's deal is. I think he's out here collecting humanity for... Jesus Christ. No you don't. Yeah, I think he's out here collecting humanity for Chaos Sister, but I'm not entirely sure. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't pick it up. So I had that text over the top. Pick up item, humanity, Grant, and Sanctus. Let's have a look at those. Ooh, he dropped quite a few souls for us too. Here, Crystal Lizard. Oh, it's disappearing. I was too slow. That would be in this. Sanctus! A legendary weapon of the Way of White granted to an undead paladin long ago, once blessed with the protection of a white flame, but its power is all but faded, so that it provides only slight HP recovery. So there's a bunch of items you can equip on yourself to get your HP to like slowly come back. You also have the Grant, a legendary weapon of the Way of White granted to an undead paladin long ago. This massive iron can only be lifted by those with inhuman strength, but it's blessed and very effective against agents of dark. Requires 50 strength, so it's heavy as fucking balls. It's heavy as balls! Now I'm going to run down here. There's going to be some skeleton pile things come up in a second. There they are. You can just run straight past these. They're nothing. Should be another one, I think. Is there another one? I think there's 2. Yes. And one's behind you, which is kind of odd. Now, there's a skeleton here which is shooting arrows. He's there to get your attention. Because right next to him is that guy there. So if you stop to attack that guy with the bow, you'll get kicked off the edge there by that other dude. Because he's a real piece of work. Now, if you come down here, this is where things get kind of interesting. There is a whole bunch of pinwheels. And when you come down into the water here, you'll get attacked by a bunch of little babies. Yeah, little baby skeletons. This place is like hell. It really is like hell. Sometimes these guys will drop their masks, which is pretty neat. And there's some pretty cool items down here. It's a good place to farm certain upgrade materials like white titanite chunks. What did this guy drop? Another white titanite chunk. But I don't really have anything that requires white titanite, so... Instead... Glad your poise is so bad, because it means I can do that to you. Whoa! Dodged! Sick! Oh, stab! No. Oh, still dead. You gonna drop anything? Yeah, really good place to farm for white titanite. Also babies. Babies everywhere. I bet like that guy dropped 3 white titanite chunks. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. There's also Soul of a Hero up here. Look at this little baby down here. He's just trying to run up the cliff, but he can't quite do it. Go, you little thing. Just keep trying. Oh, thanks for attacking me there. There you go. Down here, there is some more shit. I think. can hear the babies coming after me. White Titanite slab. So there you go. If you're into White Titanite, this is the place to be. Oh my god, so many little baby skeletons. Little baby skeletons. I love little baby enemies in video games. They're my favorites. I don't know what it is about killing babies, but it tickles my fancy. Now sometimes I do alright with this boss fight, and then other times that's probably the best way of putting it. I'm going to equip my Night Helm again. Oops. No, I want to go to my equipment. What am I doing? I need Light Helm, Eye Death. Alright. I'm going to take fall damage here, and this is one of the parts of this game that I do not like. I hate this fall damage shit. Look how much damage that is. Here he is, #1 Skillabro himself. Oh, straight to it, are we? Horseshit. That was bullshit. Make this extra annoying. He summons up these guys, which, you guessed it, unless you hit him with a divine weapon, will come back. And every time you hear that screaming, just start moving, because that's another nasty attack. I dodged that one successfully, so that's something at least. Once these skeletons are out of the way, I find the rest of the fight actually pretty easy. There he is, here he comes. 4 left. Nothing to really block here. Gotta get that timing right on that attack or you're done. In terms of his actual damage he takes, he's not a hardy guy by any means. But, you know, he looks cool. And this AoE you want to stay the fuck away from. Phew. I didn't know if I was far enough away from that or not. His main issue is this attack, which will always hit you if you're on the ground. You need to dodge at just the right moment. And I don't feel like the timing on it's always fair. Ah, shit. Also, you don't want to go all the way behind this rock because there are giant skeletons here. Ah, see, I got it that time. That's good. That was a good dodge. Whew. Still a little nervous just because I hate trying to get back here from that bonfire, but I think we're going to be okay unless I fuck up real bad all of a sudden. Whoop! If we don't run out of the way now. Oh, that was lucky. I must have been in the air when it came past. He only needs one more hit. Come on. Hey, and he's down. Thank you, Gravelord Nito. #1 Skellabro. Now, unlike a lot of the other bad guys in this game, this guy didn't do anything wrong. Gravelord Nito, he's just outlived his purpose. You know, he's one that introduced death to the world, or he was the first one to die. It's not exactly specified which of those two things. But with the undead curse, he's kind of, I don't know, the world doesn't really need him anymore. Anyway, that's it for the catacombs and Nito, so let's get back to Filing Shrine. Okay, now we've teleported back here again. We've got some items to read. I realized last time the key items also has the Lord Souls. So let's have a look at, first of all, the Bed of Chaos, which I didn't read after I beat the Witch of Izalith. Soul of the Bed of Chaos and the Mother of all Demons. This Lord Soul was found at the dawn of the Age of Fire. The Witch of Izalith attempted to duplicate the first flame from a soul, but instead created a distorted being of chaos and fire. Its power formed a bed of life, which would become the source of all demons and is more than enough to satiate the Lord Vessel. So that big monster that the Witch of Izalith was that little maggoty bug thing underneath. The Bed of Chaos was that thing above her. We also got Lord Soul for Nito. First of the dead, this Lord's soul was discovered at the dawn of the Age of Fire. Grave Lord Nito administers death of all manner of beings. The power of his soul is so great that it satiates the Lord Vessel despite the fact that much of its energy has already been offered to death. So I think he's been offering himself, or at least this is a common theory, that he was offering himself to, basically offering parts of himself to keep things dying, but because of the undying curse that humanity now has, he couldn't do that anymore, and it was wearing him down. Now, instead of spending all these souls, first of all I'm going to come up here, and I'm going to kill this guy. Come down here, you douchebag. And I'm going to get this bomb man up here, because, well, of course I am. I don't want him throwing bombs at me. There's a certain someone over there with a... You may remember from the depths. He's been there for quite some time, but only now do I care to actually go visit him. Which is exactly... Is someone following me? Yes, they are. Get a job, you bum! Now... Oh, it's just the body. I was like, oh god, who else is following me? Oh, good, a hollow shield. That's exactly what I need at this point of the game. Alright. Now, why this merchant decides that this is the best place to hang out, I don't know. I guess he just likes being tricky.
I didn't expect to meet anybody here. I suppose great minds think alike, eh?
Okay, so...
I'm afraid I don't see anything here.
Oh, okay. He sells some cool things, like crystal weaponry and stuff. He also sells the helms, or the armors of those we've beaten, so you can get the Golem helm, the Iron Golem obviously, Smo's helm, which is pretty cool. If you want to look like big old Smo, it's super heavy, but it looks pretty rad. I'm not sure who else's stuff you can get there. I think the crystal warrior that you find. So, yeah.
Well, that is a shame then, but no matter. No, not to worry. Come back again. I'm always available. Not every trade was meant to be. There'll be more in store for us. Someday. Sometime.
I thought I'd just come over here and show you that he was here, and not that I was, like, ignoring him or something. Now to get back over here again. Okay, so you might be wondering, well, damn, where are you going to go next? And the answer to that is, we're going to be making our way to the Duke's Archives. There's a guy there, Seath the Scaleless. We've got to go kick his ass. He's a dragon. It's a bit of a longer area, so I might save that for tomorrow. Let's have a rest. Well, it's 2:30. I might be able to do it. Let's level up in the meantime. Vitality, endurance. Oh, I can put them both up a few. That's nice. Always feels good to level up. I'm also going to get rid of that, get my... Titanite catch pole back out. Like I said, I could get the, actually, where's the Great Scythe? So I can also have the stats to use this. So this is the Great Scythe. This is a very popular weapon. Very similar moveset to the, other weapon I have. Actually, you know what? But I don't have another Titanite slab. I can get another Titanite slab for this, though. Maybe I'll level this up between episodes. As like a side project. We'll get that guy up to speed, so we can mess around with that for a bit. Because it's going to be more powerful than my catch pole anyway. But anyway, thank you for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're enjoying this series. Please let me know in the comments below. I look forward to catching you next time. Peace out, and as always... have a good one.